Hi everyone, welcome back. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Okay, so we are studying about nervous system and we were discussing about sense organs, right? And the last class we discussed about two sense organs. Do you remember? We discussed about eyes and nose. So today in our science class we will discuss about ears, tongue and skin. We will discuss about the functions of ears, structure of ear, then about tongue and about skin. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about ears. What are ears? Ears are the organs of hearing. They are the organs which help us to hear. There is another important function for ears. Do you know that? Yes, it is the ears which help us to maintain the balance of the body. The ears play an important role in maintaining the body balance. So first we will discuss about the structure of ears. How many ears do you have? Yes, we all have two ears. And I will show you the structure of an ear. Please look into my book. Can you see the structure of ear? Can you see this? See, this is the structure of a ear. And see this outer ear. The outer ear is called a pinna. It is called a pinna. And this funnel-like structure, this funnel or tube-like channel acts as a medium for the sound waves to reach the eardrum. See, this is the eardrum. And it is the eardrum which vibrates when we receive signals from the outer side. When we receive any sound waves from the outer area, it gets collected by the pinna and is passed through this tube and reaches the eardrum. And the eardrum starts vibrating. And we receive the sound waves, and these sound waves are transferred into the middle ear through and to the inner ear, and the auditory nerves, the nerves which are connected to the ears, they are called auditory nerves, and the auditory nerves play a vital role in transmitting the sensory waves of the sound to the brain. So that is about the function of ear. The ears are the organs of hearing, and the outer ear, that is the pinna, acts as an agent to collect the sound waves that comes from different areas, and it is transmitted to the eardrum through the tube-like or the funnel-like ear, and it gets vibrated. The eardrum gets vibrated because of the sound waves. The sound is reaching into our ears like waves, and these waves causes the eardrum to vibrate, and these vibrations are transmitted to the inner ear, and the auditory nerves, the nerves which helps in hearing sounds, they are called auditory nerves, and the auditory nerves transmit the messages from the ear to the brain. So that is how the functioning of ear happens. So this is about the structure of ear. It has mainly these parts, their outer ear, eardrum, middle ear and the inner ear. Now about the cares which we have to give for the ears. We know ears are very important organ because it helps us in hearing, and also it plays a major role in maintaining the body balance also. So the ears should be given proper care. The first and foremost thing we have to take care is that don't put anything into the ears. Do not put anything inside your ears because it can cause damage to the eardrum. The eardrum is very important. It is a eardrum which vibrates and transmits the sense waves, that is the waves of sound, to the auditory nerve. So we have to give proper care for the eardrum. So don't put anything into the ear so that the eardrum will be always safe. If there is any damage to the eardrum, it will affect the hearing ability. So make sure that you are not putting anything into your ears. Another thing is always use earplugs. Use earplugs when we are swimming in water. Why? Because when water enters into the ears, it may cause infection. If this water is getting locked in the ears, it can cause infection to the ears. So we have to use earplugs when we swim in water. Then another thing is, do not expose yourself to loud noises, that is loud and disturbing noises. You are not supposed to hear such loud noises because it can damage the eardrum. Because we know that when a sound wave is entering, it causes the eardrum to vibrate. When the sound wave is very heavy, that is if it is a very loud noise, it will cause the eardrum to vibrate violently. The vibrations will be very fast and it causes damage to the eardrum also. So we should never expose ourselves to loud noises. So these are the cares we should give for the ears. First thing is, do not put anything into the ears. Second, always use earplugs when you are swimming in water. Third one, do not expose yourself to loud noises. So that is about the structure and function of ears and the cares to be given. Now we will go to the next organ, that is tongue. How many tongue do we have? We have only one tongue, right? Then what is the most important thing that we use the tongue for? We use it for speaking, right? The tongue helps in speaking. Then the tongue is also helping us in tasting food. To understand the taste of the food also, the tongue plays a major role. When we discussed about the functions of nose, we already discussed that the sense of smell and taste are interconnected. And we already said that when we have a blocked nose and when we have cold or other illness, we may find that the food is not tasty. Why? This is because the sense of smell and the taste are interconnected. So it is the tongue which helps us in tasting the food. Tongue is the organ which helps us in understanding the taste of the food. How is it possible? We can see several bumps in our tongue, and these bumps contain taste buds. These bumps contain taste buds, and it is the taste buds which help us in understanding the taste. And our tongue is sensitive to four main tastes. Which are they? They are sweet, sour, bitter and salty. So these are the four main tastes which our tongue buds or the taste buds are sensitive to. So that is about the function of the tongue. The tongue is an organ which helps us in understanding the taste, and also it helps us to speak. Then there is another function of tongue, that is it helps us in swallowing the food. To swallow the food also, the tongue plays a major role. Now what are the cares to be given for the proper health of the tongue, or how can we maintain the tongue healthy? First thing is, you have to clean the tongue. Clean the tongue with a tongue cleaner or with water. We should always clean the tongue with tongue cleaner or using water. Then second thing is, never taste or never eat too hot or too cold food. That is, the food we eat should never be very hot or very cold. If it is very hot or very cold, it will cause damage to the taste buds. So make sure that the food we eat should be of a normal temperature. It should be of a regular temperature. So these are the two things we have to take care of for maintaining the proper health of the tongue. First thing is, clean your tongue properly. Then do not use or do not eat very hot or very cold food. So that is about the tongue. Now going to the next organ, that is skin. What is the importance of skin? Skin is the organ which helps us in understanding the feel or touch. That is, it is the organ which is related to touch, organs of touch. Then the skin also helps us in protecting the body. It forms a protective covering throughout the body and protect us from injuries and germs. The skin gives protection from injuries and germs. So skin is also a very important organ, because we know that there are fine spores. There are fine pores on the surface of the skin which help us in removing the sweat also. It plays a major role in maintaining the body temperature through sweating. So proper care should be given to the skin also. So how is it possible? First thing is, we should take bath daily. We should daily take bath using a clean soap and dry the body with a clean towel. Second thing, what will be the second care we have to give for the skin? Yes, we should wear clean clothes. The clothes we wear should be always clean and neat. Then use antiseptic lotion if we have any injuries. If we have any injuries, we have to use antiseptic lotion to avoid infections. Then do not scratch on the skin if we have itching. Never scratch with your nail, especially because it may cause infection and it may make the skin septic. So we should avoid scratching the skin. And another most important thing we should take care of, what is it? We should always wear cotton clothes or loose clothes when it is extreme hot climate, that is during the summer season. We should wear loose cotton clothes so that there can be proper air circulation. So these are the important cares that should be given for the skin. So today we studied about ears, tongue and skin. So with this we have come to the end of this chapter also. So dear students, so before we come for the next class, make sure that you have read all the topics in this textbook and you are thorough with the topic. So please read the textbook. Okay dears, so shall we wind up today's class? Thank you.